Welcome in to the PrizePicks show here on the 5 Reasons Sports YouTube channel. I'm Ethan Skolnick, right above me in the Dwayne Wade jersey. Before Dwayne Wade went to the Utah Jazz, we've got David Friedman. You can follow him at Taco About Sports. You can also follow our guy David Eversole right above him at David W. Eversole on Twitter, among other places. He also runs our 5 Reasons YouTube Twitter account. We're coming to you before Game 3 of the Western Conference Finals. No Kawhi Leonard tonight. Of course, you don't have to just play basketball at PrizePicks. You can play MLS. You can play MLB. You can play just about anything, but we focus here mostly on NBA, at least until the playoffs are over with. Of course, the Phoenix Suns are up 2-0. And again, no Kawhi Leonard tonight. Just a quick primer on PrizePicks. Make sure you use that code 5, F-I-V-E. It's F-I-V-E. That's the way to get a bonus. Okay, also follow us at 5 Reasons Sports on Twitter. We'll be doing something pretty cool tomorrow. You can tail our picks. We teach you how to play on other episodes, but basically real simple. Pair 2, 3, 4, 5 players together, again, from any sports. They can be on different teams, again, different sports. Then you play flex play, you play power play, whether or not you want to go all in on power play or you want to hedge a little bit on flex play. And, of course, you can play fantasy score, which they give an explanation for, or you can play the single stat categories, which has become my preference. All right, let's get to the picks tonight. I'll do mine last. We'll start at the top here. David Eversole, what do you like tonight?
Well, I'm going to go back to the Heat connection here. I know we have a lot of rooting interests out there, obviously, with Jay Crowder. So I like the way he's been playing lately. He's been good from three-point range, but I'm going to take him over 9.5 points on single stat. And Marcus Morris has been struggling a little bit in this series. I'm going to take him under 11.5 points on single stat. And real quick, on the desktop version, I know a lot of people play on their mobile, but if you're on the desktop version, PrizePicks has a new feature to where you can just click here in the top left-hand corner, and you can see the last 5 performances from that player in a particular stat category, which is a nice feature.
Yeah, that's really helpful, actually. All right, so going over.
Actually, real quick, on the mobile, you can do that also.
Okay. Oh, it is on the mobile now? Okay, good.
Yeah. Very cool. So over on Jay on the points, under on Marcus Morris, who has struggled in the series because he forgot he's playing. You think he's not playing against the Heat, basically. All right, David, what do you like tonight? The other David.
Yeah, so I'm going to give you my 2, but I'm going to jump in with the Marcus Morris thing after. I actually mixed it up. So the day before, what you can do is they have Giannis on the board for fantasy points tomorrow, but not for individual stats yet. So I really like Ayton tonight over 16.5 points. I don't think they can stop him. With Chris Paul back, he's going to throw him a bunch of lobs, easy buckets. And I did take Giannis. I matched him with Giannis tomorrow over 59.5 fantasy points, especially if Brook Lopez is off the floor. I mean, he's going to be grabbing a bunch of boards, and they can't stop him right now. So, but I did actually throw in a 5-pick flex also. And just to hit on the Marcus Morris thing, I actually went over on the 11.5 points. He's just that guy that he has a bad game or two, and then he'll hit 7 threes. So I think they need to win tonight. I think it's one of those games where maybe his brother will be there at the game and he'll have a good game.
That's a good point. You got the Morris connection there. I'm curious to see if the Clippers just go to Cancun tonight or if they fight back. I feel like if they had Kawhi, they thought they had a chance to win the series, they'd fight back. All right, I'm just playing the games tonight. I'm just doing a 2-pick. That's all I went with. I know Cameron Payne, obviously, is not going to get the kind of minutes that he got when Chris Paul was out, but I also think they may restrict Chris Paul's minutes here just a little bit. Coming back, I know he didn't, we don't believe he had COVID seriously in any way, but I do think maybe you work him back in a little bit. I think Cameron Payne has earned additional playing time. I like him over on 10.5 points. I think he went for 29 last game. Again, it's not going to be that, but I could see him getting into the low teens. The other one that I like tonight is and now I'm forgetting it. It was rebounding.
Reggie Jackson.
If you're going to get an aggressive performance from the Clippers trying to stave off elimination, they're going to need a big game from Reggie Jackson. I think this is a Reggie Jackson game where maybe he's not a triple-double guy, but I could see him getting some of those numbers elevated tonight. 3.5 rebounds to me looks low. They need help there on the backboards. I think he could stumble his way into 4 rebounds. So I'm going Reggie Jackson over on 3.5 rebounds, over on Cameron Payne in points, 10.5. And I feel pretty good about it, so I'm going to power play it and try to make a little bit of money. Again, you don't have to play $100. You can play $10. You can deposit $20, play $10. Again, if you do the flex play, you get one of the two right, you get half your money back. You can play the $10 the next day. So use that code 5 FIVE. Follow 5 Reasons Sports account tomorrow. We're going to come up with something that you guys can tail, and we're going to have some fun with it. And we appreciate everybody who's been signing up. A couple signups yesterday. Find out why people are playing. We'll be back later in the week.